Good morning, dear students. Same act, same scene, line 87 to the end. This is Portia's speech. Portia explains about the Scottish Lord, his neighbor. Portia says, he hath a neighborly charity in him. He has charity for his neighbor. He has love and affection for his neighbors. For he borrowed a box of the ear of the Englishman. Borrowed means was given. He was given a box of the ear means a blow on the ear from the Englishman, and swore he would pay him again. And that day he decided that he will return him, means he will respond him for his blow when he was able. When he was able, then he will respond him, he would pay him back. I think the Frenchman became his surety. I think, Portia says, I think the Frenchman became his surety. The Frenchman guaranteed that he would repay the debt. Reference is made to the counter assistant that the French gave the Scots in their quarrels with the English. I think the French became his surety and sealed under for another and signed his name underneath the Scottish man's signature on the imaginary bond as a guarantor for a friend. He placed himself that the Scottish Lord would repay the Englishman the box of the ear. Nerissa said, how like you, the French? How like you, the young German, the Duke of Saxony's nephew? Portia says, very wily in the morning. When he is sober. In the morning, when he is drunk, he is a very bad man. Wily means bad, very bad. Very wily in the morning, he is sober. When he is drunk in the morning, his behavior is very bad. Most wily in the afternoon, and in the afternoon, his behavior is still worse. When he is drunk, when he is best, he is a little worse than a man. When he is drunk, he is best. He is a little worse than a man. Worst means at his worst than a man. When he is worst, he is little bit better than a beast. His behavior is not better than an animal. And the worst fall that ever fell, I hope I shall make shift to go without him. And the worst fall that ever fell, Portia says, if the worst thing that could ever happen should happen, suppose that if he would be able to choose the right casket, and according to the testament of my father, if he becomes my husband, I shall live without him. Nerissa said. if he should offer to choose and choose the right casket. If he should offer to choose and choose the right casket, you should refuse to perform your father's will. If you should refuse to accept, Portia says, if he should offer to choose, if you will allow him to go in the casket hall and choose the right casket, and if he will be able to choose the right casket, then you will deny your father's will. You will not accept him as your husband. Portia says, therefore, for fear of the worst. Portia says, for the fear of the worst. For the fear of the worst, I pray thee, set a deep glass of Rhenish wine on the contrary casket. Just beside the right casket, put a glass of Rhenish wine. He is a drunkard, and after seeing a glass of Rhenish wine, definitely he will be attracted towards that wine and will be able to choose a wrong casket. In this way, you will make me free from such kind of a man. For if the devil be within and that temptation without, I know he will choose it. If the devil be within and the temptation without, if he will be attracted towards the wine, I know he will choose it. And I am confident, Narisa, seeing a glass of Rhenish wine, he will go towards that direction and definitely he will choose the wrong casket. In this way, my life will be saved. I know he will choose it. I will do anything. Narisa, R means before, I will be married to a sponge. A sponge means one who soaks up and absorbs liquor, drunkard. Okay, in this way you can save my life to be the wife of a sponge, to be the wife of a drunkard. Narisa, you need not fear. Narisa said, you need not fear, lady. The having any of these lords, you are not going to have any of these lords, that they will have to accept. The having any of these lords, they will have to accept. They have acquainted me with their determination. They have informed me of their determination, means decisions. They have already informed me of their decisions, which is indeed to return to their homes. Means they decided that they will go back to their home. And to trouble you with no more suit, and they are not going to create trouble for Portia to put a request for marriage before her. Unless you may be won by some other sort, means than your father's imposition. Your father's imposition means the condition imposed by your father. Means unless you may be won by some other means than the conditions imposed by your father, based on the choice of the caskets. Portia, if I live to be as old as Sibylle. Sibylle is a prophetess in the Roman mythology. Apollo guaranteed her as many years of life as there were sand grains she held in her hand. Here she is used as the traditional old woman. If I live to be as old as Sibylle, I will die as chaste as a Diana. Diana, the goddess of virginity in Roman mythology, she was also the goddess of hunting and of the moon, unless I be obtained by the manner of my father's will. If I live to be as old as Sibyl, I will die as chaste as a Dinah, unless I be obtained by the manner of my father's will. According to my father's will, I don't think that I will get a husband, and if I do not get a husband, I will live the life of a traditional old woman like Sibyl and a chaste woman like a Dinah. I am glad this parcel of words are so reasonable. I am very happy to hear, Narisa, that this group of suitors are very intelligent. They are very reasonable, that they decide that they will not stay here longer and they are not going to create a trouble for me by putting a request of marriage before me. For there is not one among them, but I dote on his very absence. But I dote on his very absence means there is not one among them. There is not one among them whom I do not wish to be absent. And I pray God grant them a fair departure. Fair means peaceful. Narisa says, I pray to God Almighty that they will get a peaceful departure from Belmont to their home. Narisa said, do you not remember, lady, in your father's time a Venetian, a scholar and a soldier that came hither in company of the Marquis of Montferrat? Narisa says, do you not remember, lady? In your father's time, when your father was alive, a Venetian, a scholar and a soldier. This is a ironic way of presenting the things by Narisa. Bassanio is neither of them. Narisa says what Portia wants to hear. That came hither in company of the Marquis of Montferrat. Montferrat, the title of the Italian nobleman. He came here in the company of the Italian nobleman. Portia says, yes, it was Bassanio. As I think, so was he called. Yes, he was Bassanio, and so he was called by the name of Bassanio. Narisa, true, madam. Yes, you recognized that person. His name was Bassanio, madam. He of all the men that ever my foolish eyes looked upon, my humble self looked upon, was the best deserving a fair lady, deserved the best a beautiful lady as his wife. Portia says, I remember him well. I remember him well. And I remember him worthy of thy praise. He is worthy of my praise. I remember him. Enter a servant. How now, what news? Hello, what news you have brought? Servant, the four strangers seek for you, madam, to take their leave. Let me explain one thing here. Four strangers means four suitors are mentioned. 6 have been mentioned earlier. Possible explanations for this are: Shakespeare seems to have forgotten that 6 suitors have been discussed. The Scottish and the English lords were added to the scene only to amuse the audience. The servant regards two of the suitors with such contempt that they are not ever worth mention. There is a forerunner come from a fifth. Means a fifth suitor's messenger arrived, and that fifth suitor is here, the Prince of Morocco. Who brings word? Means the messenger of the Prince of Morocco brings word for you, madam. And his message is the Prince of Morocco, his master, will be here tonight. He will reach here tonight. Portia says, if I could bid the fifth welcome with so good heart as I can bid the other four farewell. Portia says, if I could bid the fifth welcome, I would be very happy if the fifth suitor will also depart in the same way as the rest of the four suitors have departed. I should be glad of his approach. I am very happy of his arrival. Approach means arrival. If he have the condition of a saint and the complexion of a devil. If he had the condition means nature of a saint and the complexion means appearance of a devil. I had means I should prefer. Rather, he should strive. He should strive me. Means he should be my father's confessor than my husband. I should prefer. Another meaning, I should prefer. Rather, he hears my sin and grant forgiveness like a holy man. Then wife means marry, then marry me. He will not put a request before me for marriage. Come Narisa, Sirra, go before. Come Narisa, Sirra, go before. Sirra, expression addressing servant. Whilst we shut the gate upon one wooer, another knocks at the gate. Portia says, one wooer departs from Belmont, another knocks at the door to come in. Thank you.